Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be basically managing your medals the early stage of the game. Now, part of the problem is, as far as I know, there's no really great way to find them. You hit your superstars, you got all these buttons here. You do this, no title. Okay, you go in here, blah, blah, blah. You click this medal thing. Doesn't do anything, really. So far as I can tell, you're all in the straps, right? So it can make it really hard to even know where to find them. How I've always found them is I go to somebody with a strap equipped. So I have one on Andrade, and then I just click the medals, and that brings you here. And they're going to be filtered by like each kind that if you're selected on it. So if you unclick it, then you can see each type of your medal. So I guess we're gonna start with the basics. There's a main slot here, right? Which is your all gem damage is in the main slot. The top is always the same. It's always all gem. It might be green. Actually, I shouldn't say it's always all gem. It might be green gem. It's always gem damage. This is your gem damage slot. This is your move damage slot. This is your gem defense slot. And this is your move defense slot. Okay? Those are your primary stats. Gem defense, move defense, sorry, move damage. Holy crap, words. Gem damage, move damage, gem defense, and move defense. Okay? Now, most of what we're going to be dealing with early on is the lower level stuff, Fury 2s and Takedown 2s. I do have some Takedown 2s and one Fury, sorry, Takedown 3s and one Fury 3. The same rules don't apply. Save every one of these you get, like, for sure. Don't throw any of those away. We'll be saving all of those. Now, when we get in here, like, we only have 50 medals, right? And if you consider it takes 4 medals for a strap, we could fill up 25 straps, potentially. That's it. Not nearly enough because there's so many combinations. However, I'm not going to be saving anything below Fury 2 or Takedown 2. If I get armor, I'll save armor 2, but I don't care about armor 1. And then move defense is basically garbage. I can't even think of the name of it. Padded is basically garbage. We won't be saving any of those because we can't afford to. I will for sure be using cash to expand my medal limit. It's kind of silly that you can only hold 50 medals and it's this expensive to expand it. That's a big problem as well. They need to fix that. Now for takedown 2s, the lower level ones, these are move damage medals, right? In this slot. And takedown itself, I'm not doing real great explaining this. So there's bonuses as well. So you see here, there's so much information, and I take so much for granted. If you have 2 takedown 2s equipped, set bonus 2 in parentheses, that's how you would know, you get a 40% all move color damage buff, right? So if you're using somebody that's got really big move damage, right? Let's say like an R-Truth, Trickster R-Truth with his red set, right? We'll go over to him real quick. He has his finisher here does 778k damage at 6-star bronze. More when it's leveled, it actually does 1.58 million. So, that buff, a red takedown buff on a medal, or that 40% from equipping 2 takedowns is 40% of 1.5 million. So it's going to add, what is that? Let me get my calculator out. It adds like 600,000, right? Just from equipping 2 takedown medals. So it's and then you can equip 2 more and get up to 80%, right? So medals make a big difference. I'll tell you right now, at a higher end level, basically 98 to 99, actually on my account, 99 is actually at 100% right now. but like 99% of everything is gem damage that I run. I don't there's like two literally there's one takedown person I use right now, and that's Zombie Bailey. I might use takedown if I got a couple characters I don't have, but so in the whole game there's maybe 2 or 3 characters of the 600 plus that I would actually put takedown on. Yes, you can put it on more. And yes, you can use move damage people that I wouldn't use on that account. Anyway, long story short is we need tons and tons of gem damage medals and not nearly as many of these takedown medals, so we'll be a little more judicious in what we keep for the Furies and less so with the takedowns. So we're just going to start with the takedown 2s here. We want some of every slot. This is your armor slot, all gem defense, but ideally we would keep like 2, I think. Normally on my main account, I keep a ton to hunt for substats, but on this one, I think we're just going to keep like 2 or 3 of these. And we're going to for sure get rid of all of these flats since we have buffs. So you can see here, all gem defense flat. We don't want that. It does nothing really. This one also has blue move damage, so this is a keeper because this one we might put on a blue move damage person. That's like the kind of substat we like. And I don't think we need any of these. We just don't need that many, to be honest. So for this specific one, right, we have 4 move damage medals that go in this slot, and they're all solid ones, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and sell these. This is hard for me to do because I hoard on my main account. And now in this slot for takedown, you can see it's much cleaner. Fury, we love. All green gem damage, purple gem damage. This is a great one. This one's fantastic. This one is flat. We don't like it. For now, we're keeping it because we only have 3 of these in Fury, and that's the one we're going to use the most, likely, right? So this slot is taken care of. Now we can go to this slot, do the same thing. I only have 1 takedown. Regardless, we're keeping it if I only have 1, right? And then Fury, this is a flat, and they have move damage, flat, and it's got move defense, right? Like flat, flat, flat. There's one that's not. And it's got all gem defense. So that one we're for sure keeping, right? We're going to get rid of this one for sure. And I'm going to keep this just because 6 isn't very many of these. Not, yeah, it's not great. It's not ideal. These, like I said, we're keeping all of those. So then we get to the move damage medals in takedown. Anything that's flat, we will automatically sell. We have 0 reason to use it. We need percentage. Percentage is way higher than flat, so this plus 11,000, not good. This purple, we're going to save 1 of these. Flat, flat, percentage, we're going to save 1 of those. Percentage, great. Flat, percentage, perfect, perfect. All right. So 39%. They're the same. We'll just keep it for now and see if we need more space. I don't like this. We're gonna keep every one of these because we only have 6 for Fury. So we're gonna that's those sorted. I don't know. I hope this is making sense. Now we go to our primary gems. And Fury, we need percentage, and they're both percentage. We're 100% keeping those. We want all gem damage percent, right? Takedown, I mean, wow, they're horrible. They're actually terrible. We're gonna sell that one for sure. I guess we'll keep 3 for now. Okay. The easiest way to do this is really show you guys what I would keep and what I would not. And I think that'll do the best. Now we're gonna claim a bunch and go through them again. So we don't need any of these twos. So anything that's 1, 2, 3, or 4, I'm not keeping. Unless it's like maybe some armor. But we're just keeping 5s and up. So maybe some armor, but I don't have any armor to show you guys. So all right, we're gonna just hit claim all and see how many of these we can get. I shouldn't have done that. Those keys were for next week. Oh well. It's fine. Now we're gonna, oh, we don't need this. See, this level 2, we would never keep this level 2 armor, right? We're getting rid of that. If it was a 4 armor, we'd think about it. We keep 1 set. All right, so back in we go. Andrade, our pigeon here, our little test dummy. All right. So now we're gonna repeat the process, because, you know, it doesn't show you new anywhere. That would be really nice. There's a percentage. We like that. Flat, we're not as crazy about. Flat, 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 flat. Who am I kidding? We're probably keeping most of these. In Fury. Takedown. Okay. We can keep those two, because this has green move damage as a substat. And this has blue move damage as a substat. Those two are great ones. Potentially good on green or blue. We want those substats. So these two can go. The Fury ones I'm just going to leave for now. 8 is not that many. We'll probably keep it right around 8. 8 sets. I mean, in a perfect world, we would have 8 sets male, 8 sets female, 16 sets. Then I never have to switch any. I have enough for like a full feud if I'm running 8, but we're nowhere near there. So in the meantime, 4 and 4 would be great. So 8 is about where we're going to sit for now. But we'll see how much room we have. It's not going to be enough. Okay, this is Takedown, and it's got blue move. So we want to keep that one for sure. Gem, red gem. I think we're going to get rid of this one. 3 sets of Takedown is more than enough for me. We're still not up to 8 there. Those we're keeping. This one we're over 8, so we may sort that out. And this one we have to keep 1 of each color, at least. So those are going nowhere. And we only have room for 3 more, so we're going to have to do a little something. Okay. Ideally, we want percentage on these two, and then gem percent down here. So this red one's kind of stinky, but we don't have any red ones, so yellow one's fine. Black one is flat, flat, and percentage. So we're going to get rid of the 2. Yeah, we're going to get rid of these 2. Because they have flat move damage and no gem damage substats. So does that make sense? If we're going Fury, because Fury is gem damage, see 20 set bonus 2 plus 40% all gem damage. We want to try and get the corresponding stats. This one is percentage based, so it's automatically better than those two. And I'm only going to keep 1 of each color for now. Because it's not hugely important on those. I'll keep the rainbows as well. We can stay at 8. That gives us room for 5 more. That's fine. Oh, there, we finally got a percentage one. This says green move damage, even though it's flat. Normally bad. Maybe takedown not as bad. This one, we're going to get rid of these 2 now. So we're basically just kind of going through and cherry picking the best stuff. So this is a flat. We don't like flat at all. We're going to get rid of... Yeah, we're going to get rid of them. We don't like flat. It's not worth it. Okay, so, I mean, we could put together 2 usable gem damage straps now and 1 takedown strap or 2 if we wanted to. So that's nice. And we got room to pick up 9 more metals. So here's an armor one that we can talk about. We finally hit an armor. Not that I'm excited because I don't use them, but I may end up using it at some point. Just kind of glancing. These aren't real great. So it's easier to deal with your metals if you stay on top of it. And it's also easier when you can see them all. You can also click in use and you can see I don't have any in use. I wish you could sort both. All right, so we have way too many of these now. We can start paring this one down. Okay, percent. I like percent if possible, but it's not super important on move defense, to be honest, at this level. This says move damage, so that's a potential get rid of. Move damage percent, that one. That one can go, probably. How many percenters do I have? 1, 2, 3. All right, let's just do this one. This one. Let's sell those 3. Get back down to 8. Takedown 2 is fine. So, what? I'm confused. There's tier 5 Fury 1s now? Eh? Is that some kind of bug? That makes no that makes no sense whatsoever. Whatever. We can sit there for now. I'm confused. So here's the armor one. It's percentage. You would never keep flat armor. We'll just keep 1. We'll keep 1 set of armor, like legitimately 1. Takedown, we still only have 1 good one here. It's fine. These are all percent. What? Interesting. Eh. Okay, it is takedown 1. I didn't realize they were tier 5. For some reason I thought they were like 4s. We're getting rid of that. We don't want those lower ones. Armor's the exception because it's 1 lower. All right, yeah, that's better. So I guess this, yeah, let's get rid of it. Weird. I could swear they used to say 4. Anyway, it's been a while since I looked at those, can you tell? 8. There. Okay. Percent flat. Let's get rid of Oh, we'll get rid of a couple of these. Not the percent. We'll get rid of those 2. For now. Okay. So yeah, you're just kind of keeping the best that you have. Nothing new there. Takedown. We're just keeping them because we have room, and they're all percentage, so we're fine there. And then these are just the 2. So yeah, I mean that's that. I don't know too much else what to tell you other than what to keep or what to sell. I guess we should look at these a little, show you a little bit closer now. Let's use this slot. So Fury 3s, you can see they come with these huge base stats, right, of gem defense and move defense, so that's why it's going to be so much different. It also takes 4 to make a set, and you get 100% all gem on the gem damage, versus Fury 2s down here. It takes 2 to make a set, and you get 40%. So if you were using 4, you'd get 80%, and you can see the move defense and gem defense stats are insignificant compared to the other ones. So there's a huge difference in what you're using and how they apply. We don't have many of these. We'll go into it more as we go. For now, if you see these Fury 2s, you want them, right? Like keep like one of every color, and then once you have more than a color, keep your percentage always. In takedown, only keep your percentage. Flats are worthless, so just keep your percentage. One of each color should be enough. If you got room, you can keep two, but one of each color should be plenty for most of the time. Two would be safe, like in a perfect world. That way, if you had two dudes that somehow needed the same color, you'd be covered, or two ladies. So in a perfect world, you'd have two of each color. So we're going to have to use our cache and expand this. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and go up because I know I'm going to need it later. So I did not... There. I'm going to go up 10 more for now. I'll definitely need it later, right? So yeah, that's kind of how I would go about, or am going about it, right? I'm not leveling any of these up now because I don't really need to. We might look into setting somebody up with a strap once I have to, if that makes sense, right? It's not going to do a huge amount of difference at the level I'm at, really. So I just don't care right now, and I'm just saving resources. So we'll get a lot more into this as it goes. This is just going to be kind of, I guess, Metal 101, like what to keep and why. Long story short, you want a bunch of Furies, in particular Fury 2s and Fury 3s, and a little bit of takedowns, in particular 3s and 2s. And then armor, whatever, keep a few, not a big deal. The rest you can ignore, throw away, sell, etc. Percentage is always better than flat. Okay? And keep those. And then for like every Fury 3 and Takedown 3 you get, keep it. Same thing with armor 2, right? Because the armor we have is armor 1. So the new metals are Takedown 2 or Takedown 3, Fury 3, and armor 2. Keep all of those you get for now. Don't sell them, period. And then keep a bunch of Fury 2s and a few Takedown 2s. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know what you think. What do I need to go into more in depth when you see this? What didn't I cover well enough? What do you want to know more about? Yeah, we'll get into leveling them up later. That's going to be a whole different thing. What to level, what you're looking for, like, and stuff like that when we set up characters with straps. So I promise we'll get way more into that. But for now, just know you're going to need a ton of Fury 2, as many as you can get your hands on, and especially 3s if you can, and a few Takedown 2s. So hopefully this helps, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. I don't know if I hope that was a decent introduction to it. I take so much stuff for granted. I don't know.